Sony and I agree to disagree on the meaning of the word gem. Movie is set in Portland so they can show it dramatically raining all the time. 108.9 FM is not a valid frequency. The FM dial only goes up to 107.9. The FBI does not have offices in Portland, and if they did, they would not require an entire multi-level facility such as this. Movie expects us to believe that this many government employees would be working a late shift. Elevator doors do not have this perfect of reflective quality, at least not in some government branch office building. This FBI guy is investigating weapons for sale on the internet as if this movie does not take place in America. This dude casually surfing porn at his desk pretending it's for a case he's working on. That is not a signature, that is a cheesy cursive font. Guy who watches these security monitors all night wishes he could be on porn and guns duty instead. Protagonist is shown using sign language so we know she is both kind-hearted and intelligent. Fake Portland FBI gets this huge-ass office but only like 5 people work here.
It's a busy night for the bad guys.
Even busier night for us.
Brace yourself for lots more bad dialogue such as this. These 2 unmatching computer monitors have triggered my OCD.
Because you're dying to know, I'm almost positive that my first date last night is eligible for the Hall of Fame.
Don't be that coworker. Nobody cares about your weekend.
She was amazing. She looked exactly like her photo.
Movie really wants us to know that Griffin is a lonely sexless nerd, because that's what it takes to be employed in the technology field. FBI cybercrimes agents lack the common sense to install ad blockers on their PCs.
Ooh, here's that guy I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, he changes his name every day. It's taken me a week to isolate this creep. Listen to this.
Maybe if you did some actual investigating instead of clicking on goddamn pop-up ads it wouldn't take a week to track someone down.
He offers free downloads of pirated music. I'm running this in a fake virtual machine.
As opposed to a real virtual machine, redundant tech terminology is redundantly redundant and excessively expendable.
Aww. Now, he's stealing my financial data. I threw in a backdoor Trojan so that we can see what he's doing with it on his screen.
Implying that a criminal sophisticated enough to instantly compromise your computer's file system would allow this to happen. Even if backdoor Trojan were a thing, it would still have to be downloaded, executed, and not be detected by any anti-malware programs. And yet somehow you can already secretly view his entire screen in real time.
What's he into?
High-end tech and low-end porn.
Protagonist just described her own work environment.
God, you sure it's a guy? If it's a woman, she could be my soulmate.
That's creepy and sexist. Look, we get it. You really need a girlfriend. But identifying with this criminal even as a half-assed joke is totally unprofessional. You work for the FBI. Grow up.
My dummy Capital One card. Let's hope he goes for it.
Shoehorn product placement is cringy, but the joke's on them if some random guy on the internet can rack up thousands of dollars in purchases without Capital One's anti-fraud detection system throwing any flags.
I'm surprised he has the patience for auctions.
What the hell does that even mean?
Portland police sent this over. They weren't sure what to do with it.
A technologically advanced crime-fighting team processes tips in the form of handwritten sticky notes.
No priors, no history of online purchases.
Implying the FBI has instant access to everyone's bank records.
Ah, it is a woman.
ER nurse, lives alone.
It's not her. It's got to be a neighbor, somebody close by, someone who could access her wireless router.
That's one hell of an assumption, rookie. First, it's sexist. Second, as a criminal investigator you should accept that anyone is capable of committing crimes. Third, don't jump to conclusions based on circumstantial evidence. How about you follow procedure and actually build a case? Fourth, how the hell do you know she has a wireless router? And fifth, even if all your shitty guesswork were actually valid, tracking down a Wi-Fi leeching neighbor is out of your jurisdiction. Your job was to find the IP address used to commit the crimes, which is enough to prosecute a case. Precedents have been set for this.
Oh, he's registered for 3 handguns and 2 assault rifles.
Well, that's your guy.
Why? Because he owns registered aka legal weapons, and also happens to be a neighbor of the house you just tracked to the fraud charges? Your logic is bullshit.
Jennifer Marsh, FBI Cybercrimes up in Portland. We need you to knock down a door for us.
Have you ever heard of a goddamn motherfucking warrant? Even if you had the power to simply pick up the phone and order a raid of someone's house with no actual evidence, no supporting documents submitted, and no forms signed, the Constitution is still a thing, so wipe that goddamn smile off your face.
Oh, I gotta get reassigned.
What's the matter?
Oh, it's just sickness. It's just too much.
Tell me more about how awful your job is. All you assholes do is surf the internet for free music and porn, and play God with people's lives.
I got this retired high school principal offering to come over to where I'm babysitting. Only he's got so many chats going he can't keep his name straight. He keeps calling me Jill instead of Molly.
The world's a sick place, noob. You're a federal agent. Man the fuck up and do your job. Speaking of which, get back to work, arsehole.
I'm only interested in what his cellmates are gonna call him.
Heavily implied toleration of sexual assault in the correctional system is played for a cheap laugh. Stay classy, FBI.
Oh, look, a message from our sponsor.
Haha, only serious.
Said no one, ever.
Jennifer Marsh, Cybercrimes.
Carter Thompson here. I'm at the Barrow residence.
Hey, it's me, just returning your call on that raid thing. Lucky for us we actually caught the suspect. But, shouldn't we fill out some paperwork or something? Elite Cybercop requires onboard navigation system to find her way home from work.
Temperatures for...
OnStar operator Tina.
OnStar.
Yes, Tina. I'd like to get home sometime before Easter.
Diane Lane is addicted to OnStar.
Mom! Look at the outfit I'm making.
I can see that.
Skip.
Bet you'd like me to do this some other time.
Grandma is a dick. Also, revealing this powered lawn equipment early on in the movie, being used for its intended purpose, in no way at all means it will make another appearance later on in the film. No, this heavy machine with its fast spinning huge metal blades will not at all be shown again later in this movie about a psycho killer who uses increasingly unusual and elaborate death traps to dispatch his victims. No, that would just be too obvious. Noob Cybercop does not even secure own PC with so much as a password. Windows Vista. Internet Explorer.
Let's see this tortured kitty of yours.
Torture's over, sir.
At only 14 minutes into this film's running time, I beg to differ.
The only way we found out about the site is because it was tipped directly to the county sheriff's office and the Portland Police Bureau within minutes of it going up, sir.
Both tips came from a payphone in the central city, so whoever is behind the site is local and wants attention.
You cannot possibly conclude that the website is local because the tips were local. It is a public site on the World Wide Web. You are about to base your whole investigation on more assumptions. Also, Portlanders don't say Central City. Go back to frigging California.
Shut him down.
I just did.
You just did what? You hit a couple of keys on your keyboard. It takes more than that to shut down a site. Besides, you are doing it wrong by targeting the name system rather than the hosting provider. The FBI has control over neither, and in either case you would need... What's that thing called? Oh yeah, a warrant. Movie had a huge missed opportunity to name this film Kill With Me, which would have been a badass movie title, but instead went with Untraceable because they needed something as bland and obvious as its script.
The site's Russian name server, it uses a low TTL, so your computer constantly queries the name server's record, and that's how it gives you a new address so consistently. He's got to be running his own botnet. I mean...
Hacker Mad Libs.
I don't understand a single word you just said.
This guy would be excellent at CinemaSins. When the Rose Garden was just the Rose Garden, not another corporate sellout stadium. Portland Memorial Coliseum, the red-headed stepchild of arenas.
So much.
We celebrated, we had a nice...
Characters playing out this happy feel-good scene, means shit's definitely about to hit the fan. What the hell is wrong with you? What a shitty way to react in front of your own daughter, for Christ's sakes.
Mom?
Honey? Mom, please. Okay.
You see what happens? Your panic under pressure and inability to stay professional when it counts makes you a shitty role model and even shittier cop. I'll just go ahead and say it. You are not cut out for this job.
Oh, God.
Have I already said you are not cut out for this job? Okay, just making sure.
You can just blink Morse code and tell us where he is.
Morse shadowing.
Chang's restaurant.
He hacked into their site?
No, half the office eats there. He's messing with us. He wanted us to find this.
I can't take this anymore. Movies' bastardization of technology and characters' totally inept police work have made me snap. These are sins of rage.
Miller appears to be a decent guy. He's a Vietnam vet, coaches his daughter's soccer, they go to church every Sunday.
Going to church every Sunday does not make you a decent guy. Some of the biggest assholes I know go to church.
So why'd the subject pick him?
Subject? Are we in science class?
No, science requires logic, and this film has none.
And as long as its source streaming site is a ghost, it's untraceable.
Roll credits. This TV streams the American flag 24/7, because at cybercrimes, these colors don't buffer.
Rolling on the floor laughing. Thank you
For all your support, more to come.
Rawful.
I'm Detective Boggs.
Unusual name.
Nobody puts Boxy in a corner.
All right. I'll see you Sunday.
What, Sunday?
Annie's birthday?
Oh, shit. I forgot.
There had better be alcohol there.
It's a computer game that I downloaded. It's about horses.
How sweet of her.
Negligent mom allows her young daughter unsupervised access to the internet and the ability to download and install programs. Discount Red Dead Redemption. These on-screen controls are for a PlayStation controller, but she's using a keyboard.
Somebody order a bunch of pizzas?
Yeah, but not empty pizza boxes, which is what those obviously are.
It's Annie's birthday, girl. It's my friend Eric.
Hello, Annie.
Are you my new daddy? Windows Phone.
Todd! Isn't that your dad?
I think that's your dad, dude.
Now we're doing everything that we can to shut down the site and bring the killer to justice. In the meantime, we're asking that everyone stay away from the site.
Any American who visits the site is an accomplice to murder.
Does that include the FBI? Because you assholes are watching it too. Discount Clarice Starling. This guy touches crime scene evidence without gloves on, and is basically the Gilligan of the FBI.
When did the world go so fucking insane?
January 25, 2008, when this movie was released to theaters and people actually paid money to see it. Creepers gonna creep. For all this film's flaws, the cinematography of these establishing shots of Portland is consistently great.
This guy, he's the same as the Unabomber, Tim McVeigh.
Not even close.
Mom! TiVo's not working!
TiVo.
Mom, there's a video of our house on the computer.
Watch whatever you want, honey. I'll be right out.
Negligent mom, currently involved in a case that exposes the horrors of the internet, tells young daughter to watch whatever she wants.
Baby, what are you doing out here? What are you doing outside?
I was just gonna ride my bike for the camera.
Staying true to the formula, child character is placed in danger, fulfilling sole purpose as a plot device.
I'm sorry, my daughter,
It's okay. It's okay. We're here now. It's okay.
Relax, little lady. The men are here to protect you now. The insensitive and depraved comments that appear in the killer's live streams are hilarious, and by far the most realistic thing in this movie.
Annie thought she downloaded a game from one of her friends. It had a backdoor Trojan. It got him all the way into my wireless network, which means that he has access to all my files.
FBI cybercrimes professional lacks fundamental internet skills and fails to secure own home network. These are sins of rage.
Hi, it's Melanie.
Honey, hi. You know, Annie really liked you, and you know what they say about kids, along with dogs, they're terrific judges of character.
And you, sir, are definitely not.
Where do these tubes lead?
The internet really is a series of tubes.
Red eyes dots. Left is dashes.
This shit works.
I'm good at a lot of things, you know, but I'm not good at losing people.
Skip. Platonic over-the-covers sleepover. Windows Media Player. It's raining in Portland cliché. This chick is a ticking time bomb.
What the FBI is describing is the most serious internet crime wave since the computer age began.
Movie is a dick to corporate sponsors by showing us that OnStar technology can be remotely hacked, allowing your automobile to be shut down while in use, trapping you inside.
Shit!
Hello, Jennifer.
Then again, OnStar retains ability to power back on when our villain needs to monologue. This guy doesn't stop to help. Microwave dingers.
Hacked into my car's computer and my cell phone. I'm on the Broadway Bridge.
Don't move. I'm gonna send black and white, all right? Just stay right there.
Calling box from a call box. Protagonist, having just confirmed help is on the way, decides getting back into her compromised vehicle is a good idea. Killer in the backseat cliché. Also, where did this asshole come from? He could not have been in the vehicle already, or she would have heard him during the mirror monologue sequence. There are no other vehicles around, and no obvious hiding spots nearby, so this is total bullshit.
I want every road to and from the Broadway Bridge shut down. Every car gets stopped now.
Is that legal? Waking up disoriented after being captured by villain and realizing you are helpless, accentuated by lightning for days cliché. What the hell is this thing?
You see, soon,
Executions will be delivered live to our TVs, our computers, our phones, our handhelds, and it won't cost much. Maybe $10.
Shut up and take my money. Chekhov's rototiller. By the FBI's own logic, you are all accomplices to murder.
That's her basement. He's got her in her own basement.
I can tell from some of the pixels on my Sprint wireless device by Motorola. Oh hey fellas, thanks for dropping by. Protagonist flashes badge to the camera as if arresting the viewer, underlining what is this film's ultimately hypocritical message that the internet is evil. That is not a valid IP address. These numbers would indicate that no data is being streamed at all. Movie accidentally inspires YouTube comments section. That's racist.
I threw in a backdoor Trojan. It had a backdoor Trojan. Ooh, here's that guy I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he offers free downloads of pirated music. It's taken me a week to isolate this creep. Listen to this.
The Portland streets ain't nothing nice. Get caught up, another nigga getting smoked tonight. Cause it's that Portland life, nigga. Yeah, cause it's that Portland life.
Red eyes dots. Left is... Aha! B! I went to the next. E. The first word is B. S. It was coming easier now. U.
You see, soon, executions will be delivered live to our TVs, our computers.
Soon every American home will integrate their television, phone, and computer. You can do your shopping at home, or play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam.